two verbs compound together. Very good, right? So, jana, very good, right? So what you're saying is two verbs combined together. So jana is used with something else. Let's say, so what is the bhulna? And jana in itself is to go. When you're using it with another verb, and jana is used as an auxiliary verb, this you remove the na and it becomes bhul jana. This one loses its meaning and it gives a new meaning to the first one, and it gives a sense of completion, finality, and something is the state is being changed from previous state to a newer state, right? So we covered that. Jana is the popular one, but there are other popular auxiliary verbs as well that can be used with the main verb and become the compound verb, which is Lena and Dena. Okay, Lena and Dena, right? To take and to give. Okay, so let's take some examples. Let's say the verb is called padhna. What is padhna? To study or to read. So you have padhna plus Lena and you have padhna plus Dena. Just like the way we had bhulna plus jana and it became something else when you do padhna plus Lena and padhna plus Dena. So you have pad, Lena, and the second one is pad, Dena. So you remove the na and use the rest of it. Pad, Lena, and pad, Dena. Compound verb, like two verbs combined together, right, to give the sense of completion or finality or something different happen. Same thing, right now it's in the infinitive form, it is ending with na, but if you are using it in a particular tense, they will get conjugated accordingly. So if you're using it in the present indefinite tense, is मैं पढ़ लेता हूँ or पढ़ देता हूँ. Okay. Or in the past, you will conjugate it accordingly. किताब पढ़ ली, okay, or किताब पढ़ दी. In the past, it's you using it accordingly, right? So hopefully that part is so far clear, right? Now another verb called to place or to put. Rakhna. I'm gonna request you to put something on the table. How do you use this verb to how will I instruct you? Tell you rakho or rakhiye, right? So what you did was you removed the na and you put the o, rakho. And what are these called? When you request someone to do something in grammar, these are called imperatives. So if I wanted to tell to put something on a table, how would I say? Mez par rakho. If I want to say put the book on the table, kitab mez par rakho. So this is just a brush up. Right. So you have three sentences in front of you. Pad lena is pad lo, pad dena is pad do. Think about it this way. Right? So you will see three sentences. Paise rakho, paise rakh lo, and paise rakh do. Put the money down, right? That's it. It doesn't say any. Now, you will hear Hindi speakers using, as I said, compound verb quite a lot, even without knowing the meaning of it. Rakhna can be used with other auxiliary verbs to make a compound verb. So it can be used with rakhna. If you put it with lena and dena, is rakh lena and rakh dena. When I'm giving the instructions to someone, instead of rakho, if I'm using this verb, this will get changed, the ending will change. So instead of rakho, the O sound is sort of coming in on this one. Rak lo, rak do. And that's what you are seeing in the next two sentences. So paise rakho is clear. Now paise rak lo and paise rak do. So when you're using lena and dena with another verb, padna is to read, but for who? It's for Lena, it's coming to me, for myself. Dena is for everyone else. Rakhna is to place. Rakh Lena is for me, to put it there for me, put the book on the desk for me. put the coffee on the desk for me. Somebody made a coffee for you, and you want to give us instruction, rakh lo or rakh do. Same thing for money. One is you simply say paise rakho versus paise rakh lo or paise rakh do. So paise rakho is very neutral. It doesn't give you information whether it is what the person is trying to say. Apni jeb is your pocket. So when you are telling someone, paise apni pocket mein rakh lo versus paise mez par rakh do. Do you think it gives you some more clue? In the very first one, when you said paise rakho, it's simply keep the money. There is no direction there. When you saying keep the money in your pocket, it is for yourself. Okay, मैंने पैसे जेब में रख लिए. Like I put the money in my pocket for myself. Versus मैंने coffee मेज पर रख दी for the others. Right? When I'm putting the coffee on a desk, मैंने रख दी so that other people can have the coffee. So Lena is really action done for yourself, you benefit. And Dena is action done for others so they benefit. It will be clearer if you say to yourself, मैंने पैसे अपनी pocket में रख लिए. Where the money, what is the direction of the money? From the person who is receiving it, from their perspective, it is coming to them. Rakh lo versus rakh do. That one probably is slightly kind of challenging. But again, keep the money in your pocket for yourself, so you benefit from it. So the way you are giving the instruction to someone, paise rakh lo for yourself. Put the money on the table for others. So you're giving an instruction to someone. 3 sentences you have. One is simple instruction, make tea, no compound verb. Make tea for yourself and make tea for others. Chai, banana. And what is the imperative? Chai banao. I'm giving you the instruction, make it for yourself. That's what I will tell you, chai banano. You're like, I'm so tired, I need some caffeine. Okay, I can give you the instruction, chai banalo. How about I give you the instruction to make it for everyone else? Chai bana do. Okay, that's what I would say. So our first one is chai banana, banao. This is without any kind of a compound word. The second one is chai bana lo, chai bana do. You can change it to lijiye or dga or any other form. Okay, but when anybody is giving you this instruction or telling you this one, you are benefiting from it. Or if you're telling it to yourself, "Maine chai bana li," you made it for yourself. Versus "Maine chai bana di," for others. Clean up, clean up for yourself, and clean up for others. So the first one is clean up. Just simply command साफ करो or सफाई करो. सफाई कर लो, सफाई कर दो. The next one, read the book. Read the book for yourself and read the book for others. So if the teacher is giving you the instruction to read the book for everyone in the class can learn from what you're reading, what will the teacher say? Kitab pad do. For everyone else can also listen to you. You know. So just to kind of clear, we had akhbar pad lo, and akhbar pad do. Okay. Kavita padho, kavita pad lo, and kavita pad do. यह पता लिखो, यह पता लिख लो, और यह पता लिख दो. पैसे रखो, पैसे रख लो, और वर्सेस पैसे रख दो. रोटी लो, रोटी ले लो, और रोटी दे दो. सिमिलरली मिठाइयां बांटो, मिठाइयां बांट लो, और मिठाइयां बांट दो.